Hi, besties. It's Canella Dea.
It's Mike Drop.
Shout out.
This is Nerd Out. I'm Ben.
This is Ben. This is Jack. I'm Nim.
Zach B. It's Mega Ran.
Dizzy A and Rock Fox That Rocks.
Hi, I'm Vice.
It's your boy Biggs the Prophecy.
I'm Daddy Fastman.
It's Talon B. GXC War. Halo here.
I'm Nina Hope.
I'm Rice Direct. I'm not Mike Joshua.
And welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to
To the inspection.
We're over halfway through the season, ladies and gentlemen, and things are morphing from Harry Potter to X-Men. Before the show even came out, everybody was saying how this show is going to be a bootleg X-Men because that's how it was in the comic books with the G-Men. Season 1 wasn't like that at all. As I said many times before, Season 1 was a bootleg Harry Potter. However, with Season 2, it's slowly changing from Harry Potter to X-Men. Might be a Harry Potter X-Men mix. X-Potter plot, if you will. With that being said, let's get into the episode, and I have to say, it was kind of middle of the road for me. Almost like Season 2 of Gen V is having the opposite problem of Season 3 of The Boys. With The Boys Season 3, the first 3 episodes were bland, but the rest of the season was fire. With Season 2 of Gen V so far, the first 3 episodes were fire, and so far episode 4 and 5 are mid. But let's get into the episode so I can explain myself. There may be spoilers ahead, so I put timestamps in the description so you can just skip to the conclusion if you want. With that out of the way, let's go. The kids are not alright. After the Battle of the Benders, Gender Swap and Bloody Marie were freaking out over what just happened. Mostly Gender Swap. Not only were they mind raped, but they were also relieved/terrified of Bloody Marie's abilities. Lucky enough, it didn't sink my ship. Professor G was delighted, and him for Marie. If she didn't continue to be his apprentice, he would send her to Elmira like he did Silver Fox Barbie. Now I, trio of heroes, feel guilty about Silver Fox Barbie, so they go on a fool's errand to get her out. Needless to say, it does not end well. My biggest problem with this episode was the pacing issue. They are really hauling ass to try to get through this story. Things I feel that they could have saved towards the end of the season they're doing that. Like I said before, they better have some monumental shit in episodes 7 and 8. Also, I didn't care for the Sam B plot. Maybe I just don't like Sam as a character in the season, but I could really give a shit about his family. And am I the only one that thinks if you're afraid your kids are going to grow up to be lunatics, the last thing you should do is try to give them superpowers? That makes absolutely no sense. It's really the equivalent of giving him a gun and a knife and telling him don't go crazy. Only 100 times worse. Okay, moving on. There were things I liked, however. It seems like this season lives for doing cameos from the boys. We have Starlight, the Deep, Firecracker, and now Sister Sage. I swear to God, Sage for the streets. To be fair though, when you're the smartest person on the planet, you would be way too smart to settle for anything less. She is my favorite villain in the boys, so I give her some leeway. And how can I fully hate her when she's wearing this shirt? Gotta rep my hometown every once in a while. Also, we finally get to see Marie's sister, the Lois Lane, the Mary Jane, the reason why our main hero, our chosen one, is going to do stupid shit. I also like the fact that my theories are still intact. Yes, I still think that Cypher is Thomas Godolphin, and the body in the tube is also Godolphin. Because what if it's a get out situation? Instead of putting your consciousness in the sunken place, Godolphin's consciousness and powers were put into some random dude, and he left behind his motor skills in the old body. He preserves the old body because if that body dies, so does the puppy he's controlling. That would explain why he's in constant pain, because he's always using his powers. To control someone else is to extend his powers even further. which I imagine would be like really stretching a rubber band.
Hello, Ryan the editor here. And I also realized that Kadoka's original body was burnt, so that could also be why he's in constant pain.
I am wondering, does he want to make Marie stronger so he can take over her body on some Orochimaru type shit? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. In conclusion, the fact that they're haul-assing through this season instead of taking their time is hurting them more than it's helping. They still have time to turn it around, but so far it's not looking good.
B-.
Just because so far this season is not as good as the first doesn't mean they can't turn around. I mean, this is all we got until the boys come back to town. Man, I seriously hope they don't Game of Thrones this shit.